Hey, hey.
There will be no fast dancing here, okay? We only slow dance here.
I just listened to Joji's Slow Dancing in the Dark, and what I took away from it on my initial listen was that this is a more intense Joji, and this can also serve as a crystal ball corner, kind of, because it looks like this will be a part of his album called Ballads 1. If I can't remember that, I'll just put a picture of it. I'll just put a picture of it here anyway. And with Ballads 1, I think we're going to get a more intense Joji while still focusing on those sad, depressive themes of loss, love, and different negative things that happen within something that people typically expect to be magical and full of ponies and shit. It's more of the same, but again, like I said, Joji's way more intense here. In terms of the hook, when he's like slow dancing in the dark and you like he just like belts it out. It's not like screaming, like he's not on his Merlin here like just yelling at you. Here he's using his like, it's not rage or frustration, but it's more just an intense moment that rests within his like yell. And the lines that were particularly noticeable for me was the one about don't follow him in the dark because most likely you end up in his arms. And that can just be taught, that can show, like, as far as relationships go, somebody who is clearly not emotionally available or mentally available in a consistent fashion, not ready to take on the responsibilities that a relationship no doubt will have. These kind of things can be significantly damaging for someone who attempts to enter in a relationship. And the obvious right thing to do is be like, hey, I'm not ready for this. But sometimes people get together despite them not being ready, one or the other or both, because sometimes it's easier to be with someone rather than take the time, work on yourself as a person, and come back better and prepared for handling someone else being consistently within your life. It's different from a friendship, where a friendship is, you're not obligated, but you find times here and there to hang out, but you're not always around each other. Like, it's different. In the music video, particularly, what was cool was he has this arrow in his back, and I want to say, like, in a way, it's like an absurdist version of Cupid's love. This is his way of flipping that on its head and making it like seem like, hey, see, love doesn't always work out magically for everyone, with the arrow constantly making him bleed and basically die horribly. He's smoking and it's raining, and it's just this whole dreary mood that not doesn't overtake the song but becomes a part of it. And so what he does is he uses this arrow, I believe, to illustrate how not every, like I said, not every love is magical ponies and rainbows. It's a lot of struggle, and naturally so, because every human is fallible in their own way. They all struggle and deal with certain things that may make a relationship unfortunately combative at times, because humans are just naturally ready to make mistakes. Well, not ready, but they naturally make mistakes. And so this love particularly could be bringing him down. It could be killing him from the inside out, but he is unable to escape it, because when people have certain dark vices of which they, use to help them cope, those things may be killing them, but it also is keeping them alive in a way that they're experiencing enough pleasure in some form or facet to keep them going within a relationship or within other facets of their life. And so with that being said, this arrow is killing him while representing other things. Clearly, I think it's a relationship. Also, the line about how he needs some type of proof, some type of answer to show why they are complete, what makes them whole as in their relationship that I'm hypothetically throwing in here. What makes them whole? And if you have to constantly keep trying to find the answer to that, then the answer is that relationship most likely is not working out if you guys aren't whole together. Obviously, as a person, you should want to seek out being a whole individual, so that when you meet another whole, assumedly whole individual, you're able to have a relationship that, while it may have its struggles, because like I said, realistically, you're going to have your struggles in anything. While it has its struggles, it does not become a toxic situation. You don't have an arrow going through your back and you're not feeling like a person with centaur legs. I'm not sure what the centaur legs represent, but I'm pretty certain they have to mean something, or maybe not. Maybe Joji was just like, hey man, I just want some super absurdist stuff, so here's some centaur legs. But overall, I think this song was really cool, and I'll definitely be revisiting it. If you have not listened to Joji Slow Dancing in the Dark, you can catch it on literally every streaming platform, I'm pretty certain. Good song, but I can't slow dance in the dark. I'll probably trip on my face and fall. And I have no one to slow dance in the dark with, so I'll stay over here. This guy says,
Bust the move and turn off the light. Why you busting the move? Busting the move, trying to turn the freaking light switch. That's not the light switch. That's okay, just turn the light on. Okay, maybe I should just stop busting moves. I'm gonna stop now. Oh my god.